Welcome to Audio Mentors, the channel where we share valuable knowledge for your personal and financial development. In this audiobook, we will dive into the fascinating world of passive income, a concept that can change the way you see money and financial freedom. Today, we begin with the book's How to Generate Passive Incomes by Steve Pavlina, an expert in personal growth and finance, who will teach us how to establish income sources that don't rely on our constant presence. Through this journey, we will learn strategies that will allow us to work once and earn continuously, creating a steady flow of money without being tied to a traditional job. If you're interested in the idea of having more free time, greater financial independence, and the ability to live life on your own terms, this audiobook is for you. Before we begin, remember to subscribe to our Audio Mentors channel to receive more content on personal finance, investing, and professional development. Share this audiobook with your friends and family so that more people can learn how to create passive income and improve their quality of life. Now, without further ado, let's begin with the first chapter of this incredible book. Chapter 1. Introduction: The Mindset for Passive Income. Welcome to the first chapter of How to Generate Passive Income by Steve Pavlina. In this chapter, we will lay the foundation to understand how passive income is not just a financial strategy, but a way of living that can transform the way we generate money and achieve financial freedom. The mindset necessary to create passive income is crucial, because without it, any attempt to generate money without having to be present all the time will, at best, remain an unfulfilled dream. The mindset required for passive income. The first step towards passive income is changing our mindset about how we earn money. In traditional society, we are taught that to earn money, we must exchange time for money, meaning working a job where our hours worked directly translate into income. However, passive income breaks this cycle, allowing us to earn money without having to be actively working all the time. To generate passive income, we need to adopt a mindset focused on creating long-term value, building systems for automatic income, and being willing to put in significant initial effort. Steve Pavlina reminds us that initial effort is necessary to set up the passive income system. This effort allows the system to generate money continuously over time, without having to invest your time constantly. Financial freedom: the true benefit of passive income. One of the reasons people are attracted to passive income is the freedom it offers. Living off passive income not only means earning money without constantly working but also freeing yourself from the constraints of a traditional job. Time freedom, location freedom, and financial freedom are just a few of the benefits that come with the ability to generate passive income. Pavlina mentions that many people feel like their lives are controlled by work, that their time is determined by office hours, job responsibilities, or employer demands. Passive income provides a way to escape this cycle. By generating income that flows continuously, you no longer have to sell your time to earn money. You can choose how to spend your time and live a much more intentional life. What is passive income really? Often, when people hear the terms passive income, they associate it with something that sounds too good to be true or an unrealistic dream. However, passive income is not magical or easy, but it is absolutely achievable for those who are willing to put in the initial effort. Passive income is income that is generated continuously after significant work has been done to create it. The most common examples of passive income include royalties from creative products, books, music, art, that continue to generate income over time without additional work. Real estate rental income, where a property owner receives rent payments from tenants without having to perform daily work. Dividends from stock investments, where companies pay regular dividends to shareholders. Income from digital products, such as online courses, that generate income without requiring active management once created. The initial effort: the key to success. One of the key lessons Pavlina shares in this chapter is that passive income requires initial effort. Unlike traditional employment, where you can start working and receive a salary immediately, passive income requires constant work at first to set up the system that will generate the income. Whether you're writing a book, creating a course, buying real estate, or investing in stocks, the initial process is what truly enables the long-term flow of passive income. Pavlina challenges us to change our mindset about effort. Instead of seeing the initial work as something exhausting, we should view it as an investment in our freedom. This initial effort is what will allow us to free ourselves from the need to sell our time for money. Changing the way you think about money. One of the biggest barriers to achieving passive income is the traditional mindset about money. Many people believe that money is only earned through hard and continuous work. This mindset is deeply ingrained in society, but passive income requires a completely different approach. It is necessary to change our perception of how we work and manage money. The fundamental concept of passive income is that money should work for you, not you for it. Pavlina encourages us to adopt a creator mindset, not just a worker's. The creator doesn't just aim to make money quickly but invests time and effort into creating something that generates value and continues to make money in the long term, even when they are no longer actively involved in the process. The initial work, the engine of lasting wealth. As we follow the path toward passive income, we must remember that wealth is not created overnight. It requires a disciplined approach, commitment, and initial work, but the effort is worth it. At the beginning, it may be tempting to give up, especially when results are not immediate. However, those who persevere and continue to develop their passive income systems will see how the effort turns into freedom. Final reflection of the chapter. This first chapter invites us to rethink our relationship with money and work. It challenges us to adopt a mindset that allows us to generate income efficiently and strategically without the need to be constantly working to earn it. If we focus on the long term, put in the necessary effort initially, and create value, we can generate a stream of passive income that will change our lives. As we progress through this book, we will learn how to apply these principles to our daily lives, identify sources of passive income, and build systems that work for us. But in the end, it all starts with the right mindset. And with the proper mindset, anyone can make financial independence through passive income a reality. This chapter is just the beginning of a journey toward a self-sustaining financial future, where you decide how and when to work, and money continues to flow thanks to the effort you put in at the start. Let's go for it. Chapter 2, the series on passive income. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina takes us beyond the theory of passive income and begins to share his personal experience about how he ventured into this world and how he has developed his own sources of passive income over the years. Through his story, we learn that while creating passive income may sound like an attractive goal, it requires deep commitment and the willingness to learn from mistakes. My personal story, the beginning of a journey. Pavlina starts by sharing his experience of how, in the beginning, he felt trapped in the traditional cycle of earning money only through active work. Like many people, he lived with the belief that the only path to financial success was to work more. This led him to explore different ways to generate income and, ultimately, discover the concept of passive income. He recalls how, in his early days, like many others, he didn't know where to start. He was looking for a magic formula, but soon realized there was no quick or easy path. What is truly needed is a structured and persistent approach, and the willingness to experiment and learn. Pavlina recounts how, in the beginning, his first attempts were unsuccessful. He went through a series of failures and lessons that ultimately taught him that success doesn't come without effort and that passive income is not an instant solution. However, as he continued refining his approach, he began to see the fruits of his initial work, and income started to flow more consistently. The reality behind passive income. One of the most common misconceptions about passive income is that you can make money without doing anything. However, as Pavlina explains, passive income doesn't mean you'll never have to work again. In reality, the initial effort is key to setting up the systems that will generate income without you having to be actively involved in every step. What many people don't understand is that passive income requires an investment of time and energy at the start. You might work intensively to create a product, work, or system that generates income, but then, once the system is up and running, the income starts flowing with less active intervention. Pavlina also mentions that passive income is often not immediate. You need to mentally prepare yourself to go through a period of hard work and experimentation before reaping the full benefits. Patience is essential if you want to see the long-term results. Creating passive income through various sources. Pavlina also explains how he began to diversify his sources of passive income. As he learned about various ways to generate income without being present all the time, he expanded his methods. Some of the main sources of passive income he developed include creating digital content, such as articles, blogs, and ebooks, which can generate income through advertising, sales, and affiliates. Affiliate marketing, where he promoted other people's products and services and earned commissions for each sale made through his links. Creating online courses which, once designed, can be sold to a global audience without the need to constantly update the content. Each of these sources required significant initial effort, but after that initial work, Pavlina experienced how those systems generated passive income consistently, allowing him to free up his time and focus on new opportunities. The importance of persistence and learning. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina reminds us that passive income is not something achieved immediately or without effort. The path to creating passive income is filled with trial and error. You are likely to face obstacles and failures along the way, but each experience of failure is a valuable lesson that brings you closer to understanding what works and what doesn't. Pavlina also mentions that failures are a natural part of the process. Some of your initial ideas for generating passive income may not work, but that should not discourage you. Failure is a teacher, and every failed attempt is an opportunity to adjust your approach and improve your system. Throughout his journey, Pavlina realized that persistence and continuous learning are key. He learned to adapt to market changes, optimize his systems, and stay focused on his goals, even when he didn't see immediate results. The growth mindset, from employee to entrepreneur. A central theme of this chapter is the shift in mindset from being an employee to being an entrepreneur who generates passive income. Pavlina explains that the process of generating passive income is not just about making money without working, but also about changing the way you think about money and work. A typical employee is used to receiving a salary for working hours actively. But an entrepreneur who generates passive income must learn to work smartly, not necessarily more. They must focus on creating systems that function independently of their active work, which requires a significant change in how they view the value of time and wealth creation. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter emphasizes the importance of being realistic about passive income. While it sounds appealing, it requires dedication, time, and effort in the beginning. However, as you continue working and refining your approach, you'll begin to see how these passive income systems become a consistent source of money flow. Pavlina encourages us to start now, without waiting for everything to be perfect. The path to passive income may be long, but with persistence, learning, and constant action, anyone can achieve financial independence through these intelligent income systems. This chapter marks the beginning of a new way of thinking about money and work and lays the foundation for the practical steps we will explore in the following chapters on how to create your own sources of passive income. Chapter 3. What are passive incomes? In this chapter, Steve Pavlina dives deeper into the concept of passive income, providing us with a clear and detailed definition of what it truly means to earn money without having to work actively all the time. While the idea of passive income may sound appealing, understanding it deeply is essential to implementing it effectively. This chapter explores how money is generated without the need to sell your time and the fundamental differences between active and passive income. Definition of passive income. Passive income is money earned continuously without the need for active involvement once the system has been created. It is a constant flow of money coming from a previously established source, which continues to generate money autonomously, like dividends from a stock, rental income from a property, or royalties from a book. Pavlina explains that the main difference between active and passive income lies in the individual's active participation. Active income requires you to continuously invest your time and effort, like in a traditional job, while passive income requires initial effort to set up an income source that will then continue generating money without the need for ongoing work. Types of active income versus passive income. Pavlina makes a clear distinction between the two types of income. While active income comes from activities that require your constant time, like a salary for working, passive income comes from activities or investments that, after an initial effort, continue generating money without your direct intervention. Some examples of active income include traditional jobs where you exchange time for money, freelance or project-based work where you get paid for completed tasks, consulting, where your income depends on the time you dedicate. On the other hand, examples of passive income include royalties from books, music, or software, income from real estate rentals, dividends from stocks or investments, sales of digital products that don't require your constant intervention once created. Why passive income is so attractive. Pavlina explains that passive income is attractive because of its ability to generate money without being tied to the need to exchange time for money. For many people, traditional work can feel like an endless routine where they constantly have to work to earn money. Passive income, on the other hand, offers the possibility of earning money while enjoying your time, whether it's traveling, learning new skills, or spending time with loved ones. One of the main advantages is that passive income allows freedom. You have the ability to make decisions based on what you truly want to do, not what you need to do to earn money. This can completely transform your life and give you control over your time and personal decisions. The initial effort is key. However, it's important to emphasize that passive income doesn't happen without effort. The path to it generally requires significant initial work. Whether it's creating content, building a product, or investing in assets like real estate or stocks, the effort required in the beginning is what allows the system to work without constant intervention later. Pavlina points out that many people try to generate passive income without putting in that initial work, seeking quick solutions. However, success in this field is directly related to the ability to invest time and effort to create sustainable systems. Once a passive income system is established, it can begin to generate money automatically, but that process requires planning, dedication, and initial work. The myth of earning money without doing anything. In this chapter, Pavlina also addresses a common myth about passive income, the belief that it's possible to earn money without doing anything. The reality is that while money flows more autonomously after creating a system, there are no gains without initial effort. People often fall into the trap of thinking they can earn money without putting in work or dedicating time to the process. The message here is that initial effort is crucial, and it's not about finding an automatic system that works without having to do anything. Rather, passive income requires strategic investments and a deliberate focus on creating value that, in turn, becomes a source of recurring income. How to start creating passive income. Pavlina also offers some practical advice on how to start creating your own passive income. Some strategies include creating products that generate recurring income. This could be a book, an online course, or software that continues to sell after its creation. Smart investments, whether in real estate, dividend-generating stocks, or other investments that can generate income over time without constant effort. Automating processes. Technology today allows many tasks to be automated, which can create a passive income system based on automating your business or system. The first step to get started is to identify what resources you have available to create these systems and begin working on a project that can generate income in the future without requiring your continuous intervention. Final reflection of the chapter. At the end of this chapter, Pavlina emphasizes that passive income is possible, but it requires strategic planning and the right mindset. It's essential to understand that the time invested in the beginning is what allows the income to keep coming in on a recurring basis. The path to passive income is not a magic formula, but rather a series of well-thought-out and executed steps that, if followed with dedication, can lead you to financial freedom and independence from active income. The key is to create intelligent systems, invest time and effort at the beginning, and patiently wait for those efforts to pay off in the long term. This chapter helps us understand that passive income is not an unreachable dream, but an achievable reality through dedication, planning, and conscious action. Throughout the rest of this book, Pavlina will guide us step by step on how to set up these systems and put them into practice. Chapter 4. The Endgame of Passive Income. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina dives deeper into the idea that passive income is not just a financial strategy but a fundamental shift in how we approach life. Here, he invites us to think of wealth creation and financial independence as a long-term game, a process that's not only about making money but about freeing ourselves from the constraints of time and work. The ultimate goal, financial freedom. Pavlina argues that at the end of the passive income game, the true goal is not simply accumulating money, but achieving absolute freedom, freedom of time, financial freedom, and location freedom. Passive income allows money to work for you, while you focus on the things you are truly passionate about or projects that genuinely interest you, without being tied to the need to work for money. Financial freedom is the central concept of this chapter. According to Pavlina, the endgame is not having a large amount of money for the sake of accumulating wealth, but being able to live a fulfilling life without relying on a paycheck. The goal is for money not to control your life, but to be a tool that allows you to live without restrictions. The captivating mindset of traditional employment. Pavlina invites us to reflect on how the traditional employment mindset limits our freedom. In this system, money is directly tied to the time we spend working, creating a dependent relationship between our ability to generate income and the time invested. Although this system has been the norm for many generations, Pavlina explains that it is not the only option. Traditional employment, while necessary for many in their early years or for those starting to build wealth, is not the path to financial freedom. True financial freedom comes when we have multiple sources of income that do not rely on actively working every hour of the day. This is the ultimate goal of creating passive income: work once and receive benefits continuously. Why is it important to have passive income? Pavlina argues that in life, the decision to generate passive income is one of the most powerful choices we can make. By adopting this strategy, we're not just creating wealth, but gaining control over our time and resources. Passive income gives us the option to choose what we want to do with our lives. Instead of being trapped in the daily grind of working to make a living, we can make decisions based on what truly matters to us. Passive income allows us to live with less financial stress and more personal freedom. Over time, this becomes a much richer way of life, full of experiences and far less concerned with financial security. The long-term game mindset. The end game of passive income is not just about generating money. It's about a profound mental shift, learning to see money as a means, not an end. Pavlina explains that when we understand that money is just a tool, we begin to view the passive income game differently. We are no longer obsessed with making money quickly or working endless hours. Instead, we focus on creating intelligent systems, investing in long-lasting projects, and diversifying our sources of income. This shift in perspective allows us to build sustainable wealth that does not depend on our working hours, but rather on the intelligence and strategy we invest at the outset. Here, Pavlina encourages us to think long-term and enjoy the process, as the journey towards passive income is filled with learnings, personal growth, and valuable experiences. The psychology of long-term wealth. One of the points Pavlina highlights in this chapter is that the path to passive income involves a psychological shift. We need to let go of the idea that money should come quickly and accept that creating sustainable wealth takes time and effort. The key here is patience and consistency. As we develop our passive income sources, we must learn to think long-term. Through this psychological shift, we begin to see money as a flow, not something we need to obtain quickly. Pavlina encourages us to be intentional with our financial choices and let our investments grow over time. This approach frees us from the pressure of having to work endless hours and gives us control over our financial lives. The importance of persistence and long-term vision. As we follow the path of passive income, one of the most important lessons Pavlina wants to convey is the need to persist in the long term. Creating passive income is a process that requires discipline, vision, and sacrifice. You will likely face obstacles along the way, but persistence is what sets apart those who truly achieve financial freedom. Pavlina compares the journey to passive income to growing a plant. It requires patience, care, and time. At first, it may seem like there are no results, but over time, the initial effort leads to constant and sustainable growth. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter invites us to reflect on the true goal of creating passive income, freedom. It's not just about accumulating money, but about creating a system that allows you to have control over your time and life. The endgame is not simply reaching a certain figure, but achieving a state of financial freedom that allows you to do what you truly love. Pavlina challenges us to see passive income as a long-term path, a game that requires patience and persistence but offers the most valuable rewards: freedom, independence, and control over our lives. The next step in this journey is to begin building those systems that generate income without needing to work constantly. The long-term mindset is the key to transforming our lives and achieving financial independence. Let's go for it. Chapter 5. Set your passive income goal. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina guides us through the importance of setting clear and achievable goals for generating passive income. For many, the idea of earning passive income may seem abstract or distant, but Pavlina argues that setting specific goals is the first step to making this type of income a reality. This chapter teaches us how to turn a vague desire for financial freedom into concrete goals that can be achieved systematically. The importance of having clear goals. Pavlina begins by emphasizing that passive income does not happen by chance. Like any other important goal, creating sources of passive income requires focus, discipline, and planning. It's easy to dream of having a source of income that flows effortlessly, but for that to happen, we need to create a clear plan. People who succeed in creating passive income sources are those who not only have the desire to do so but also a well-defined roadmap. Define how much money you need. The first step in creating passive income is defining how much money you truly need to live the life you desire. Instead of aiming for an abstract figure like being rich or having a lot of freedom, it's crucial to set a specific amount of monthly or annual income you want to generate from your passive sources. Pavlina suggests asking yourself, how much money do you need each month to cover your basic expenses? Once you have that number, add to your calculations the lifestyle expenses you wish to maintain. Setting this financial goal is crucial because it gives you clarity about how much initial effort will be necessary to achieve those income levels. Set realistic and achievable goals. One of the key recommendations in this chapter is that goals should be realistic and achievable. While the idea of generating passive income may seem like a path to quick wealth, creating this income takes time and effort. If you set goals that are too high or unrealistic, you might become demotivated along the way. Pavlina recommends setting an initial modest goal that is achievable and, over time, you can progressively increase as passive income begins to flow. This gradual approach will help you maintain motivation while allowing you to adjust your strategy as needed. Visualize success. Visualization is another powerful technique that Pavlina suggests for goal setting. Visualizing your goals helps you stay focused and constantly remind yourself of what you are working to achieve. By visualizing the amount of money you wish to generate monthly or annually, you can begin to feel the motivation needed to take the right actions. Pavlina emphasizes that it's not just about imagining the money but visualizing the process and the activities necessary to reach those income levels. Imagine how you would feel if you could generate that passive income without having to work 40 hours a week and how that would change your life. Break down your goal into smaller steps. Once you have a clear figure, it's important to break that goal down into smaller, achievable steps. For example, if your goal is to earn $2,000 a month in passive income, how can you reach that figure? You could start with a small goal like generating $500 a month in the first 3 months, then $1,000, and so on. Pavlina suggests focusing on one goal at a time and adjusting it based on your progress. While passive income can take time to grow, setting small and attainable goals will help you stay motivated and give you a constant sense of progress. Commit to your goal. Setting a goal is just the first step. The next crucial step is committing to it. It's not enough to have a clear goal, you must also make the decision to commit to working toward it every day. Pavlina explains that one of the biggest obstacles to achieving any goal is the lack of commitment. While it may be tempting to quit when things get tough, consistency is what makes the true difference. Pavlina encourages us to reflect on what we are willing to do to achieve our goals. Are you willing to make sacrifices today to enjoy financial freedom tomorrow? This commitment is key not only to generating passive income but also to changing our relationship with money and our way of living. Measure your progress. Another important aspect that Pavlina mentions is the need to measure your progress. It's easy to lose motivation if you don't see results quickly, but when you measure your advances, you can adjust your strategies and celebrate small wins. Seeing how your passive income grows, even slowly at first, will help keep you motivated and reaffirm that your goal is achievable. Pavlina suggests keeping track of your passive income and how your system is developing. This will help you make informed decisions about which strategies work best and which areas need more attention. Adjust your goals based on progress. Finally, it's important to remember that goals can change as you move forward. If you reach a goal sooner than expected, don't hesitate to adjust your target to a higher figure. If you find that certain passive income sources aren't working as you anticipated, you may need to adjust your strategy or look for new sources. Pavlina encourages us to be flexible with our goals, but at the same time, to stay focused on the long-term results. As you approach your goals, make sure your vision and actions remain aligned with what you truly want to achieve. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter reminds us that without clear goals, it's difficult to generate passive income. Goals act as a map that guides us in the process of creating an income stream that doesn't depend on our constant presence. By setting clear and achievable goals, breaking them down into smaller steps, committing to them, and measuring our progress, we can reach financial freedom and enjoy a more balanced and fulfilling life. The next step is to take action. With clear goals in mind, you can begin building the systems that will allow you to generate passive income and take the first step toward your financial freedom. It's time to get started. Chapter 6. Commit to your passive income goal. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina delves into the importance of commitment in achieving our financial goals, especially when it comes to generating passive income. While having a clear goal is essential, what truly makes the difference is the unshakable commitment to working toward that goal day after day, despite any obstacles or challenges that may arise. Pavlina explains how deep commitment is the factor that separates those who achieve financial freedom through passive income from those who fall short. Why is commitment so important? Commitment is the glue that keeps focus, motivation, and persistence intact when things get tough. Pavlina tells us that while setting clear goals is the first step, commitment is what truly ensures success. This is the moment when you make the decision not to turn back, even when the path to passive income seems long or uncertain. Deep commitment means being willing to work despite obstacles, and staying committed to the goal regardless of setbacks or delays you may encounter along the way. It's about understanding that the journey to financial success is not always linear and may require adjustments, but in the end, it's all about continuing to move forward. Commitment to the long-term vision. Pavlina emphasizes that to succeed in passive income, it is necessary to adopt a long-term mindset. Generating passive income is not something that happens overnight. It's a process that requires time, patience, and initial effort. Often, the results may be slow at first, causing many people to become demotivated before they see the fruits of their labor. However, commitment to the long-term vision is what distinguishes those who persevere. The marathon mindset, rather than a sprint, is key. Pavlina invites us to stay focused on the long-term vision, visualizing the benefits we will reap when our passive income systems are fully established and running autonomously. Personal commitment. Maintain discipline. One of the biggest challenges when working toward financial independence through passive income is maintaining discipline. Pavlina acknowledges that, especially with something as abstract as creating passive income, it can be easy to lose motivation if immediate results are not visible. Instead of seeing these moments as failures, Pavlina teaches us to view them as learning opportunities. Personal commitment is staying focused on what matters in the long run, even when the rewards are not immediate. This means dedicating time each day to move forward with your passive income project, even if you don't see immediate results. Consistency is key. Every small step counts toward the ultimate goal. Avoid the temptation of quick results. Pavlina also mentions that, on the path to passive income, it's easy to fall into the temptation of seeking quick results. Society often promotes the idea of making money quickly or finding ways to do everything immediately. However, passive income requires an entirely different mindset. Creating a sustainable source of income takes time and effort, and it's important not to succumb to promises of quick methods that often don't last or lack the stability needed to generate passive income consistently. Pavlina warns that the key is to have patience, be realistic about the timelines involved, and be willing to invest effort now to reap the rewards in the future. Focus on the process, not just the result. Commitment also means enjoying the process, not just waiting for the final result. Pavlina suggests that we should focus on enjoying the actions we take to create our passive income, such as content creation, learning new skills, or building systems. Instead of viewing these activities as tedious tasks, we can begin to see them as enriching experiences that bring us closer to our goal. The initial work in creating passive income may be challenging, but Pavlina invites us to enjoy the creativity and learning that comes with the process. Satisfaction doesn't just come from the final result but also from how we commit to the journey. Commitment to personal growth. Commitment also has a personal growth component. As you work toward creating passive income, you'll face new situations that require you to learn, adapt, and grow. In this process, Pavlina encourages us to see each challenge as an opportunity to improve our skills and expand our minds. Being able to overcome difficulties is a testament to our ability to commit to our goals. By working on creating passive income, we are not only building a source of money but also developing our character and our ability to handle uncertainty. Conclusion: the power of commitment. This chapter emphasizes that true success in creating passive income does not come solely from having a great idea or an excellent product, but from daily commitment to the goal. While there may be difficult moments, deep commitment is what allows you to overcome challenges, learn from your mistakes, and continue moving forward toward your ultimate goal. Pavlina reminds us that the path to passive income is not just about creating money, but also about developing the discipline and character necessary for success. The true power of commitment is that, when you fully commit to your goal, no obstacle will be big enough to stop you. With this chapter, Pavlina invites us to deeply commit to our passive income goal and to maintain focus, patience, and discipline to achieve the financial freedom we seek. The next step is to take consistent action and stay committed, day after day, to our journey toward financial success. Chapter 7: Jobs versus Passive Income. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina explores a critical comparison between working in a traditional job and generating passive income. While employment is the option most people choose to make a living, Pavlina argues that relying solely on an active job limits our opportunities to build long-term wealth. Through this chapter, we will learn the key differences between both approaches and how passive income can offer a financial freedom that traditional jobs cannot provide. The traditional job mentality. Pavlina starts the chapter by pointing out that the traditional job mentality is deeply ingrained in our culture. From an early age, most people are taught to follow an academic path that leads to a well-paying job, with the promise of security and stability. However, this mentality often limits us in terms of wealth creation. Traditional jobs typically offer a fixed salary that depends on the amount of time you work. While a job can provide short-term security, the money you earn is directly tied to the hours worked, which forces you to keep working to earn more. This cycle limits your ability to generate income when you're not actively working. In other words, you're stuck trading time for money. Passive income, breaking the active work cycle. On the other hand, passive income breaks this cycle. Instead of earning money by hours worked, you can generate income through systems that operate autonomously, such as investments, digital products, or property rentals. Pavlina explains that the true potential of passive income lies in making money work for you, rather than having to work for money. In this system, after investing initial time and effort, income begins to flow regularly without the need to be present or perform physical work. Money is generated without you needing to be actively involved in each task. The difference in freedom. One of the biggest differences between passive income and traditional jobs is freedom. In a traditional job, you're dependent on your employer, your schedule, and your work responsibilities. While a steady job may offer consistent income, it also limits your time and autonomy. Passive income, on the other hand, gives you the freedom of time and location. With passive income, you don't have to be tied to a schedule or a specific location to earn money. This opens the door to new opportunities for travel, personal projects, or doing what you truly love. Pavlina emphasizes that the freedom provided by passive income is what truly allows you to take full control over your life. By not relying on a fixed salary, you can make decisions based on your desires and passions, not just on economic needs. The stability of traditional employment, is it really stable? Pavlina also addresses the myth of job security. Many people opt for a traditional job because of the sense of stability it provides. However, the job market is constantly changing, and industries evolve rapidly. Economic crises and mass layoffs are realities that many people face, often without warning. Traditional employment is not as secure as it seems. If you lose your job or your company faces difficulties, you could suddenly be without income. In contrast, passive income is much more resilient. Once established, passive income systems can continue generating money even if you are not actively involved in a daily job. The wealth wild card. Pavlina explains that time is one of the most valuable resources we have, and unfortunately, with traditional jobs, time is wasted. By working by the hour, you're limiting what you can do with your time. Even if you have a good salary, you can't increase your working hours indefinitely to raise your income. Time will always be limited. In the case of passive income, time stops being a limiting factor. You can dedicate your time to other activities while your income system keeps functioning. In fact, passive income allows money to work while you focus on other important areas of your life. The challenge of breaking the employment mindset. Pavlina reminds us that, while the idea of generating passive income is attractive, breaking away from the traditional job mentality is a challenge. The transition from depending on a job to creating sources of passive income is not simple, and it can often seem risky. It is not easy to make the leap from working for a salary to building something that generates income autonomously. However, the long-term reward is much greater. Once you establish a solid passive income system, you can free yourself from the constant work cycle and begin to live a life of financial freedom. This doesn't mean that there won't be challenges along the way, but the long-term reward is worth the initial effort. Traditional employment versus passive income. Which to choose? At the end of this chapter, Pavlina invites us to reflect on which of the two options we want to pursue: the security that traditional employment offers, or the freedom and potential that passive income provides. The choice is not easy and depends on each person. Some may decide to stay in a job for comfort or immediate need, but others may choose to embark on the path toward passive income, knowing that it is a process that takes time and effort, but will eventually offer greater benefits and freedom. Pavlina concludes that while passive income is not an instant solution, it is an effective path to financial independence, while traditional employment may be a way to earn money in the short term but limits opportunities for economic growth in the long term. Final reflection. This chapter helps us understand that passive income is not just an alternative but a superior strategy for those who want to achieve financial freedom. While traditional employment may offer security, the ability to generate passive income gives you control over your time and finances and allows you to live on your own terms. Now, with this understanding of traditional jobs versus passive income, we are ready to take the next step in creating our own passive income sources. It's time to move forward toward our financial freedom. Chapter 8. Generosity, the key to generating passive income. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina explains how generosity plays a fundamental role in the process of creating passive income. Often, the concept of generating money without having to work actively is seen as selfish or dishonest, but Pavlina demonstrates that generosity can actually be one of the main keys to achieving this type of income. Generosity as the engine of value. Pavlina starts the chapter by highlighting that the basic principle of passive income is creating value for others. As we develop systems that generate income without our constant intervention, what we are really doing is creating value at scale. This value can be something as simple as a product that solves a problem or a tool that makes people's lives easier. In this context, generosity is the willingness to create something valuable for others without expecting immediate compensation. Millionaires who have successfully generated passive income haven't done it solely for money, but because they focus their efforts on helping others. This generous approach of creating products, services, or systems that provide value has a multiplier effect. As more people benefit from what you offer, money starts flowing passively. Pavlina argues that, instead of focusing only on personal benefit, the key to generating wealth is to ask, how can I help others in a meaningful way so that they want to stay engaged with what I do? Creating sustainable value. One of the most effective ways to generate passive income is through the creation of assets that provide ongoing value. These assets can take many forms: books, online courses, software, physical products, and much more. The key is that once these assets are created, they can continue to generate passive income for a long time without requiring additional work. The secret is to create something that continues to serve people even when you're not directly working on it. Pavlina reminds us that generosity does not mean giving endlessly, but giving enough to make your creation useful to others, while also ensuring that it is sustainable for you. If your product or service truly solves a significant problem for others, you are likely to receive continuous compensation for it, creating a long-term flow of passive income. Generosity opens opportunities for you. Generosity not only has benefits in creating value, but it also opens doors to new opportunities. By being generous, people feel inclined to support you and share your work with others. This support not only generates income but also increases your reputation and credibility within your niche. In many cases, when people feel that you have given them something of value, they are willing to pay for it or even recommend it to others, which increases visibility and passive income generation opportunities. In today's world, digital platforms allow people to generate passive income on a large scale. If you create valuable and generous content, such as an educational course, a book, or even an online community, people will be drawn to participate and share your work, which can generate more income without requiring additional time. Generosity, in this sense, becomes a catalyst for others to benefit and, in turn, helps you expand the reach of what you do. Generosity and ethics in passive income. One of the big questions that arises regarding the generation of passive income is whether it is ethical to earn money without actively working. Pavlina argues that if the value you offer to others is genuine, then earning passive income is completely ethical. In fact, by doing something valuable for others, you are positively contributing to society. The trick, according to Pavlina, is that generosity should be the core of everything you do. It's not about taking money without giving value in return, but about building a system where your creation continues to generate value for others autonomously. The key to the ethics of passive income is doing it with integrity. If your goal is to create something that truly helps people and makes them better or happier, then you are generating legitimate value. For example, if you write a book or create a course, people compensate you for the value you provide. This flow of income reflects the generosity and sustainable value you have offered. Generosity in content creation. Pavlina dedicates a section of the chapter to explaining how generosity is especially important for those who create content online. From blogs to YouTube videos, the key to generating passive income through content is providing constant value. If your goal is to inform, educate, inspire, or entertain, and you do this genuinely, people will begin to seek you out and share your content. In this way, you can generate passive income from ads, affiliates, or product sales without having to be present all the time. The classic example of YouTube or a niche blog perfectly reflects this passive generosity model. Any content creator who continuously offers value to their followers can generate income without having to do constant work. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter reminds us that generosity is the key to creating sustainable passive income. A service-oriented mindset and a focus on creating value for others is what ensures that our actions are not only ethical but also profitable in the long term. Instead of focusing solely on what we can get, we should think about what we can give and how we can help others improve their lives, which, in turn, will generate a financial reward as that help reaches more people. By applying this principle of generosity, creating valuable assets, and helping others, passive income is generated naturally. By doing so, not only do we achieve financial freedom, but we also contribute meaningfully to the well-being of others. Generosity is the key to creating lasting wealth. Chapter 9. Is it fair to earn passive income? In this chapter, Steve Pavlina addresses a topic that often sparks debate: the ethics of earning money without actively working. The idea of generating passive income, where money keeps coming in even when you're not working, may seem contradictory to many people, especially those who are accustomed to the idea that money can only be earned through hard work and dedicated hours. Pavlina explores this notion and offers an interesting perspective on why generating passive income is not only ethical but can also be beneficial for everyone. Active work versus passive income, an ethical approach. Pavlina begins the chapter by questioning the conventional idea that active work is the only legitimate means of earning money. In a society where active work is the norm, earning passive income may seem suspicious to some people who believe compensation should only be received for time worked. Pavlina argues that this view is very limited and does not reflect the reality of how value is created in a modern economy. Passive income does not arise from work without value. On the contrary, it is the result of having created value previously in a way that continues to generate income without requiring constant work. For example, when you write a book, create an online course, or develop an app, your initial work produces an asset that continues to generate money even when you're not actively involved in its production. Value creation as the basis of passive income. The key to the fairness behind passive income lies in value creation. Pavlina emphasizes that initial work and dedication are crucial to building something that can generate income autonomously. It is the value you create that justifies receiving compensation in the long term. In this sense, earning passive income is no different from receiving fair compensation for a job well done. The difference is that the initial work is followed by a continuous flow of income without needing to be physically present or continue working for a salary. The ethics behind passive income, according to Pavlina, is based on the idea that when you create something valuable for others, and those people benefit from that value, it is completely fair to receive ongoing compensation for it. For example, when someone buys your book or online course, they are paying for the value your work has provided them, not for the specific time you spent creating it. The myth of work and money. One of the most deeply rooted beliefs in society is that money should only be received if you work actively. This idea is deeply ingrained in our culture, which values physical and tangible work over results that are more intangible but equally valuable. Pavlina challenges this notion by reminding us that passive income is the result of smart and strategic work, not an escape from responsibility. In fact, working to earn money actively is not always the fairest way to generate wealth. People who rely solely on their time to earn money may be missing opportunities to create scalable value that benefits more people. Meanwhile, those who generate passive income are creating products, services, or systems that benefit others in the long term, which justifies ongoing compensation. Passive income as an opportunity to replace repetitive work. One key argument Pavlina presents is that passive income allows individuals to replace repetitive and monotonous work with creative projects and personal fulfillment. By generating passive income, you can free up your time from tasks that offer little meaningful value and dedicate it to activities that you truly enjoy, which contribute more profoundly to personal and social well-being. This concept challenges the belief that work must always be a burden. Many people continue working jobs they dislike or that don't add significant value, feeling compelled to do so because their income is tied to the hours they work. Passive income offers an alternative to this model by creating value that can have a much greater impact on society, rather than merely benefiting the individual. Is it fair to be compensated for creating continuous value? Pavlina makes an important reflection on the concept of fairness in passive income. If a product or service has been created and continues to offer value over time, it is fair to continue receiving compensation for it. This model not only benefits the creator but also provides ongoing benefits to society. For example, if someone purchases a book or an online course, the author receives passive income from that transaction, which is just because the author has created a resource that continues to add value to buyers over an extended period. Instead of receiving a one-time payment, passive income reflects the continuous value offered, creating a more sustainable and fair model for both parties. Generosity and the ethics of passive income. Pavlina also connects generosity with passive income, explaining that passive income is not only a reward for past work but also reflects the ongoing value provided to others. The more value you generate, the more passive income you can earn. This type of work is directly linked to generosity because, by creating something that benefits others, you also create a fair compensation for yourself. For instance, someone who creates useful software or an instructional video that helps others solve a specific problem is generating continuous value for users. Those who buy or use these resources are willing to pay for the benefits they receive, which justifies the compensation the creator receives. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter invites us to reflect on the ethical nature of passive income. Pavlina shows us that earning money passively is neither immoral nor unjust. Rather, it is a way of receiving continuous compensation for the value you've created. When we create something valuable that benefits others, we are fully entitled to be compensated for it repeatedly. The key to generating sustainable passive income is maintaining a focus on creating genuine value for others. When we do so, not only do we achieve financial freedom, but we also contribute to collective well-being. Ultimately, the fairness behind passive income lies in the ability to create lasting value, which benefits both the creator and society at large. It is time to start creating those assets that generate value and make passive income an integral part of our financial lives. Let's put these principles into practice and begin building our financial independence. Chapter 10. Passive income is not an escape. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina addresses one of the most common misconceptions about passive income, the notion that passive income is a way to escape work or avoid responsibilities. While the idea of earning money without actively working may sound appealing, Pavlina warns that passive income should not be viewed as an escape from work or daily life. Instead, it is the result of a creation-oriented mindset that requires dedication, commitment, and a strategic approach. The misconception of passive income as an escape. Pavlina begins this chapter by noting that one of the most prevalent perceptions of passive income is that it's a way to avoid traditional work. Many people believe that by generating passive income, they can stop working altogether and live carefree lives. However, this is a fundamental misunderstanding. The reality is that passive income does not eliminate the need for work or effort. Instead, it allows for a more efficient and strategic work structure. Pavlina clarifies that to generate passive income, one must initially invest time, effort, and dedication to create assets that generate income automatically. This initial work, while not constant, requires commitment and focus to be successful. Initial work and value creation. Pavlina explains that passive income stems from the creation of value. The first step is to create something that can generate income automatically once it is up and running. Whether it's a digital product, a book, an online course, or an automated business, all of these require hard work at the outset to ensure they function efficiently. Rather than viewing passive income as an escape, we should see it as a means of freeing our time to focus on what truly matters in our lives. Once passive income systems are up and running, active work can be replaced by more free time to enjoy our passions, enhance our skills, or even create more assets. The reality of passive income. A sustainable lifestyle. The reality is that passive income is not about avoiding work, but rather about building a sustainable, efficient lifestyle. The process of setting up passive income systems involves substantial upfront effort, but the reward is the ability to enjoy a more flexible and fulfilling life over time. While it may not be an instant escape from all responsibilities, it offers a sustainable path to freedom and financial independence. In conclusion, passive income is not about avoiding work entirely, it's about leveraging effort strategically to build systems that continue to generate value, allowing you to focus on other aspects of life that contribute to personal and social growth. The concept of passive income does not mean not working. It means working smartly to create assets that generate income with less ongoing effort. Pavlina reminds us that true financial freedom does not come without sacrifice or effort. The key is to work strategically and intelligently at the beginning to establish income sources that will continue generating value independently. This requires a conscious and disciplined approach, and it is never an escape from responsibilities. Instead of thinking of passive income as a way to escape daily routines, Pavlina encourages us to see it as a way to work more effectively. Creating passive income systems not only frees up your time but also allows you to focus on activities you are truly passionate about, while your money continues to work for you. The cost of success, discipline, and initial work. Pavlina emphasizes that creating passive income is not a way to earn money without effort. Rather, it is a long-term strategy that requires discipline and dedication. Creating income systems that work for you, such as online courses, digital products, or real estate, requires significant effort at the beginning, which can be arduous and challenging. However, as these systems are established, the effort decreases and income begins to flow automatically. Pavlina stresses that the initial work is crucial for creating something sustainable. Although passive income allows more free time, this does not mean you should be lazy. On the contrary, it means that the initial work you put into creating assets now will allow you to enjoy the fruits of your labor for a long time in the future. Passive income as an opportunity to replace non-creative work. Pavlina also highlights that passive income should not be seen as an excuse to avoid work in general, but rather as a way to eliminate non-creative or repetitive tasks that don't add meaningful value to your life. While active work may be necessary in the beginning, over time, passive income can allow you to free yourself from mechanical tasks and focus on what truly excites you. Creating passive income gives you the opportunity to invest more time in creativity, innovation, and personal development, while the system you built continues to generate income autonomously. Instead of being trapped in monotonous and unrewarding jobs, you can replace that time with more meaningful and fulfilling work. The importance of the right perspective. It's not an escape, but a strategy. Pavlina concludes the chapter by emphasizing that smart work and value creation are the foundation for generating passive income. Living off passive income doesn't mean avoiding responsibilities but creating income systems that work for you. Passive income is not an escape from life or work, but a path to a more balanced life, focused on what truly matters. This type of income allows people to break free from the constant work cycle and enjoy more freedom. The real key to financial success through passive income is the commitment to creating value and the willingness to initially work on a project that will later generate returns without constant effort. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter invites us to understand that passive income is not a way to escape work, but a creation strategy that allows us to work more efficiently and have more time for what really matters. Pavlina challenges us to abandon the idea that passive income is a way of avoiding responsibilities, and instead see it as an opportunity to build value systems that work for us. As we build these assets, we can begin to make freer decisions, spend more time on our passions and relationships, and live a more balanced and fulfilling financial life. Let's continue building our passive income systems and enjoy the journey toward financial independence. Chapter 11. The value of initial work in passive income. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina addresses a fundamental concept for understanding passive income, the initial work. Many people are attracted to the idea of generating income without having to work actively, but Pavlina emphasizes that creating passive income requires significant initial work. This work is not just an investment of time, but a strategic investment that creates the foundation upon which passive income systems are built. Systems that will generate income over the long term without requiring ongoing effort. Initial work as the foundation for passive income. Pavlina begins the chapter by underscoring that while passive income allows for automatic income over time, it all begins with a great deal of initial work. Whether it's creating a digital product, investing in real estate, or developing a business system, each of these assets requires a substantial investment of time and effort at the outset. This initial work is the foundation of passive income, and it is essential for the systems we build to function efficiently over the long term. Without that initial work, there would be no asset to generate income. So, far from being an escape from responsibilities, the success of passive income depends on the dedication and effort put into the project from the start. Initial work, effort worth the investment. Pavlina clarifies that while this initial work may be challenging and requires significant time and effort, it is absolutely necessary for achieving long-term financial independence. The key is to understand that this initial effort will not only pay off in the short term, but over time, the benefits will multiply that effort. For example, if you decide to write a book, the process of research, writing, editing, and publishing will be active work at first. However, once the book is published, the income generated from book sales will be passive, as you will continue to receive income each time someone purchases it, without any additional work. In this case, the initial work creates an asset that continues to generate money for years. This same principle applies to the creation of online courses, websites that generate income through advertising, affiliate products, or even real estate investment. In each case, the initial work creates a system that, over time, requires less effort and generates passive income continuously. The initial work, the most valuable investment. Pavlina also highlights that initial work is not just about time and effort, but also about mindset and strategic focus. The type of work you choose to do in this initial phase can determine the long-term success of your passive income. Creating high-quality products, investing in solid assets, and doing things right from the start will significantly increase the chances of generating sustainable passive income. Initial work is, therefore, a valuable investment in your future. By dedicating the necessary time to get things right from the start, you are building a solid foundation that will generate returns for years. This is what makes passive income so attractive. Once the system is running, the initial effort pays off many times over the long term. The perception of initial work in passive income. One of the key points Pavlina addresses in this chapter is the misconception that passive income requires no effort. Many people think it's simply about receiving money without doing anything, which leads them to underestimate the crucial initial work required for success. Pavlina clarifies that creating passive income does not mean working less, it means working smarter. That is, it's not about doing less work, but focusing the effort strategically to create something that, over time, can generate income automatically. Passive income is the result of initial work that sets the value system in motion, which in turn will generate steady profits. The initial work is, in many cases, the most challenging but also the most rewarding. Once the systems are up and running, income continues to flow, often with minimal additional effort. For example, an author who has written a book can continue to receive royalties from sales for years without having to write more, while a real estate owner can keep receiving rent from a property without needing to perform additional tasks. The long-term commitment. Pavlina also emphasizes the importance of long-term commitment. Creating passive income sources requires patience and perseverance, as the initial work may not generate immediate results. The success of passive income is not something achieved overnight. It requires consistency, discipline, and a focus on long-term goals. This long-term approach is fundamental to understanding why initial work is so important. The effort you put in at the beginning may not seem significant in the short term, but over time, it accumulates and becomes a source of automatic income that continues to benefit you in the long run. By committing to work for our passive income, we ensure that our actions are geared toward a financially free future. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter emphasizes the idea that passive income does not happen without effort. Creating passive income requires significant initial work and consistent dedication. However, once that work is done, the benefits are long-lasting and generate sustainable income. By understanding that passive income is the result of strategic and focused work, we can commit to creating assets that continue generating value over time, allowing us to achieve the financial freedom we desire. Pavlina encourages us to view the initial work as a valuable investment in our future and challenges us to put in the necessary effort to create income sources that allow us to live the life we desire, without having to depend on a salary or constant active work. The key is to create valuable assets that work for us, and it all starts with the initial work. Chapter 12. Passive Income Systems. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina explores the creation of passive income systems, highlighting how these automatic structures are essential for generating income without the need for constant work. Creating a passive income system involves establishing a process or structure that, once set up correctly, continues to generate income autonomously. Pavlina explains that a passive income system not only provides constant money but also frees up time, allowing people to focus on what really matters: creativity, personal growth, and achieving financial freedom. The importance of systems. Pavlina begins the chapter by explaining that passive income systems are more effective than traditional approaches to earning money, which require constant and active work. A passive income system allows money to keep flowing even when you're not working actively. However, building a system requires time and initial effort to design it correctly and ensure it operates autonomously. A well-designed system is scalable and sustainable, meaning it can generate income continuously with minimal intervention. Passive income systems can come from a variety of sources, such as digital products, investments, rental properties, software licenses, or even online businesses. What is a passive income system? Pavlina defines a passive income system as an automated structure or process that generates recurring money with little or no ongoing intervention from the creator. This type of system can take many forms, but they all share a common characteristic. Once the system is up and running, the profits continue without having to actively work each time a payment is received. Typical examples of passive income systems include online courses that, once created, can be sold to multiple students without the creator needing to be present. Digital products, such as books, software, or music, that can be downloaded over and over without additional effort from the creator. Automated businesses that can run with minimal supervision, such as an online store using dropshipping or affiliate marketing. Real estate that generates rental income without the owner having to be involved in the day-to-day property management. The key to these systems is that once they are set up correctly, they can continue generating income without direct intervention from the creator, making them the foundation for financial freedom. How to create a passive income system? Creating an effective passive income system is not something that happens overnight. It requires a clear strategy, meticulous planning, and most importantly, hard work in the initial stages. Pavlina teaches that the first step is to identify an idea or resource that can be scaled and provide constant value to others. Step 1. Identify a source of value. The first step in building a passive income system is to find a source of value that can be offered to a broad market. This value should be something people need or want on an ongoing basis. Pavlina suggests exploring the following questions to identify a potential source of value. What problem can you solve for others? What product or service could improve people's lives? What skill do you have that others would be willing to pay to learn or experience? Once you have an idea of what you can offer, you need to think about how to scale that idea so it generates continuous income. This is where the creation of a system comes into play. For example, if you decide to create an online course, you can use a platform to automate signups, material delivery, and payment processing, allowing you to receive income without being directly involved every time someone registers. Step 2. Set up the system and automate it. Once you have identified the source of value, the next step is to set up the system and automate the process as much as possible. This includes automating payments through online payment platforms, creating an automated delivery system for digital products, e.g., through automatic downloads or follow-up emails. Implementing automated marketing systems, such as email marketing or online advertising, which continue to promote your product without constant intervention. Scalability, the power of passive income. Pavlina emphasizes the importance of creating scalable systems. This means your system should be able to grow without the additional work growing proportionally. A traditional business often requires more work as it grows, but a scalable passive income system can generate more income without requiring proportionally more time or effort. For example, when selling a physical product, the work may increase as more products are sold, since you'll need to manage inventory and shipments. However, when selling a digital product or an online course, the additional effort to generate more sales is minimal because once the product is created, it can be distributed to an unlimited number of people without an increasing workload. Examples of successful passive income systems. Pavlina provides several examples of passive income systems that have been proven in practice. Automated online businesses, dropshipping stores, and affiliate marketing allow products to be sold without managing them directly. Ebook publishing. Ebook authors can continue to receive royalties from their books years after writing them without needing to keep working actively. Real estate investments. By owning rental properties, rental income continues to flow without being involved in the daily maintenance or management work, if these aspects are outsourced. Marketing automation. Content creators can generate passive income by automating their marketing systems, such as online ads, follow-up emails, and affiliate products. Final reflection of the chapter. Pavlina concludes the chapter by emphasizing that passive income systems are the foundation of financial freedom. These systems not only provide economic stability but also allow people to free up their time so they can focus on what really matters in their lives. However, Pavlina reminds us that creating a successful passive income system requires hard work at the beginning to build the proper infrastructure. Once the system is up and running, it can continue generating automatic income for years. Initial work and dedicated effort are necessary to establish an effective system. Thus, creating a passive income system is not just a way to make money, but a strategy for achieving a freer, more balanced life, focused on what truly holds value. Now is the time to create your own passive income system, set up the proper foundations, and allow your money to work for you. Chapter 13. Generating Ideas for Passive Income. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina teaches us how to generate practical and effective ideas for creating passive income sources. One of the biggest challenges on the path to financial freedom is identifying viable opportunities that not only generate money but also add value to the lives of others. Pavlina explains that generating ideas for passive income is not just about finding a good business opportunity, but about understanding market needs and creating solutions that address those needs. Creativity as the key to passive income. Pavlina starts this chapter by talking about the importance of creativity in creating passive income. The idea of making money without having to work actively requires, first and foremost, a creative mindset. It's not just about finding quick ways to make money but about identifying opportunities to create lasting value. Pavlina argues that creativity is a skill that can be cultivated. The key is to think outside the box and find ways to solve problems innovatively. Passive income ideas are not always related to complex products or services. Often, the simplest solutions are the most effective and best fit people's needs. How to identify passive income opportunities. Pavlina explains that the key to generating effective ideas is to observe your surroundings and listen to the needs of the market. There are several ways to identify opportunities for creating passive income. Here are some approaches she suggests. Research your niche. One of the first steps is to identify the market niche in which you feel most comfortable or have experience. If you have knowledge or passion for a specific area, you are more likely to spot problems that people are willing to pay to solve. Researching your niche will help you better understand people's needs and desires, which in turn will allow you to create more effective solutions. Listen to your audience. Whether through surveys, social media comments, or direct conversations, listening to your audience's concerns is one of the best ways to identify ideas for products or services. If you can solve a common problem that many people face, you have an excellent opportunity to create an asset that can generate passive income. Think about automation. The most effective ideas for generating passive income are related to automated processes. Ask yourself, what type of product or service can you offer that, once created, will continue generating income without requiring your constant intervention? Automation is key to creating sustainable passive income. Digital products, affiliate systems, or subscription-based services are examples of how automation can generate passive income streams. Diversify your ideas. While a single source of passive income may be enough, Pavlina recommends seeking multiple income sources to reduce risk and increase cash flow. This may include combining different types of assets, such as digital products, real estate, stocks, or even online businesses. Diversification allows you to mitigate the risk of relying too heavily on one source. Examples of passive income ideas. Pavlina provides several examples of passive income ideas that have been successfully tested by other entrepreneurs. Some of these examples include digital products, ebooks, online courses, or software are examples of products that can be sold consistently without requiring your active participation once created. These products have the advantage of being able to be sold to a global audience with a low initial investment and high profit margin. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a great way to generate passive income. You can promote products from other companies through your website, blog, or social media and earn a commission for each sale made through your affiliate links. This doesn't require much ongoing work once the links are set up. Real estate investments. If you have the resources, investing in rental properties is a proven way to generate passive income. By renting properties, you can receive recurring monthly income from rent without being actively involved in the day-to-day management of the property. Online advertising. If you have a blog, YouTube channel, or any platform with steady traffic, you can generate passive income through online advertising. Programs like Google AdSense or YouTube ads allow your content to make money automatically when visitors interact with the ads. Licensing content or products. Another way to generate passive income is by selling licenses for your products or content. For example, if you're a photographer, you can license your photos to stock image websites. Similarly, if you're a content creator, you can license your music, videos, or any other type of material to businesses or individuals who need to use it. The key is action. Pavlina emphasizes that the key to turning ideas into effective passive income is taking action. Many entrepreneurs fail because they get stuck in the idea phase without executing. Ideas are useful, but it's execution that produces results. Taking action means starting to create, even if the project is not perfect at the beginning. The creation process may involve constant adjustments and improvements, but the important thing is to start. Pavlina encourages us not to wait for everything to be perfect but to launch our projects, learn along the way, and adjust as necessary. Overcoming the fear of failure. One of the biggest barriers to generating passive income is the fear of failure. Pavlina points out that the fear of making mistakes is natural, but it shouldn't stop us. In reality, failures are part of the learning process and can provide valuable lessons that bring us closer to success. By learning from our mistakes and continuing to work, we increase our chances of long-term success. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter reminds us that creating passive income begins with generating practical and valuable ideas. Through market observation, active listening to the needs of the audience, and process automation, we can build assets that generate money consistently. The key to creating sustainable passive income is taking action and starting to build. Ideas are just the first step. Consistent execution and the willingness to learn and improve throughout the process are what truly make passive income a reality. It's time to start applying these ideas and take the first step toward creating your own passive income system. Chapter 14. Intellectual Property and Royalties. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina delves into how intellectual property, IP, can be a powerful source of passive income. Intellectual property includes any creation of the mind, such as books, music, software, artworks, or inventions. Once created, intellectual property can generate passive income through royalties, meaning the income continues to flow even after the initial work has been completed. Pavlina explains how to leverage intellectual property to create assets that keep generating money over time without requiring constant intervention. What is intellectual property? Intellectual property is any product or creation of the human mind that can be legally protected. This category includes books and publications, written, digital, or printed; music, compositions and recordings; artworks, paintings, sculptures, etc. Software and apps; patents, inventions or designs; trademarks, logos, slogans, brand names. One of the most attractive features of intellectual property is that once created, it can generate passive income through sales or licensing. These incomes come from royalties, which are recurring payments for the use of intellectual property. How to generate passive income with intellectual property. Intellectual property has great potential for generating passive income, but to do so, Pavlina explains that we need to leverage it effectively. There are several ways to make money from intellectual property. License intellectual property. Licensing is one of the most common methods for generating passive income. When you license a work, you allow other people or companies to use your intellectual property in exchange for periodic or usage-based payments. For example, if you're a writer, you can license your book to publishers or platforms like Amazon to continue selling it. Direct sales. Sell your creations directly through online platforms like Amazon, iTunes, YouTube, or Spotify. Every time someone buys or downloads your work, you generate income without being directly involved in the transaction. Royalties. Royalties are ongoing payments for the use of your intellectual property. This is common in music, books, and software. For example, book authors receive royalties every time a copy of their book is sold. Similarly, musicians receive royalties for each play or download of their songs. Patents and copyrights. Patents allow inventors to earn money from marketing their creations, and copyrights protect literary, artistic, and scientific works. These rights provide legal protection and allow you to charge royalties for the use of your intellectual property. Affiliate marketing with intellectual property. If you have digital content, such as courses, ebooks, or digital products, you can sell them through affiliate marketing, which allows you to earn an additional commission every time others recommend your product. Advantages of using intellectual property to generate passive income. Pavlina highlights several advantages of creating passive income through intellectual property. Scalability. Once your work is created, you can sell or license it to an unlimited number of people without additional work. This means you can generate income from a single creation over a long period. Sustainability. Copyrighted or patented works can generate income for many years after they have been created. For example, a published book can continue to generate royalties long after its initial publication. Accessibility. Creating intellectual property doesn't always require large investments. If you're a writer, artist, or software developer, you can create products that generate passive income with an investment of time and effort initially but with low production costs. Flexibility. Intellectual property allows you to work from anywhere, creating digital products that can be sold or licensed worldwide without the need for a physical presence. This opens the door to financial freedom through sales automation. Success examples with intellectual property. Pavlina presents several examples of people who have leveraged intellectual property to create wealth through passive income. Book authors. Book authors earn royalties for each copy sold. Many successful authors have built a library of books that continues to sell year after year. An author who publishes a series of books can continue receiving income from passive sales for many years. Musicians and artists. Musicians earn passive income through royalties every time their songs are played on services like Spotify, Apple Music, or the radio. Songs can also be licensed for use in movies, commercials, or TV shows. Software developers. Software and app creators can license or sell their code to other companies. This allows them to earn passive income as more people use the software they've created. Photographers. Photographers can license their images to stock photo sites, earning royalties every time one of their photos is downloaded or purchased. How to protect your intellectual property. One of the fundamental aspects of working with intellectual property is ensuring that your rights are legally protected. Pavlina explains that it's essential to register your intellectual property to make sure you can collect royalties and defend your work in case others use it without your permission. Copyright registration. To protect your creations, such as books or music, make sure to register the copyright with your country's intellectual property office. Patent registration. If you've invented something new, it's important to register your patent to ensure that no one else can copy your creation without your permission. License agreements. If you decide to license your work to other people or companies, make sure to have a clear licensing agreement that details the terms and conditions, including royalties and rights. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter reminds us that intellectual property is one of the most powerful and effective ways to generate long-term passive income. By creating something valuable that can be licensed, sold, or used by others, we can generate continuous income that doesn't rely on constant work. The initial effort may be significant, but the long-term benefits make the effort worthwhile. Pavlina encourages us to think about the creations we can make and how we can protect and monetize those ideas through intellectual property. By doing so, we can create valuable assets that generate income without needing to be involved in constant work, thus bringing us closer to financial freedom. Intellectual property creation is an excellent way to build a source of sustainable passive income. Chapter 15. Passive Income from Real Estate. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina explores one of the most proven and popular ways to generate passive income, real estate investment. Real estate has been a source of wealth for many, and Pavlina explains how real estate can be an excellent way to build long-term assets that generate passive income consistently. While real estate investment may require a significant initial investment, Pavlina demonstrates that with the right strategy, real estate can be one of the most reliable sources of passive income. Why real estate is a source of passive income? Pavlina starts the chapter by highlighting that real estate is an asset with constant appreciation, meaning its value tends to increase over time. Additionally, real estate offers constant passive income streams through rentals and other sources. Investing in properties not only provides recurring income but can also be an effective way to preserve and grow wealth over the long term. The main appeal of real estate is that once a property is paid off or properly managed, you can continue generating income without the need for constant work. Each month, you receive rental payments, while the property appreciates in value, increasing your capital over time. Types of properties for passive income. Pavlina describes several types of properties that can generate passive income. Residential rental properties. One of the most common ways to generate passive income through real estate is by renting residential properties. These can include houses, apartments, or units rented to tenants. Monthly rental payments create a steady cash flow, providing passive income while the property increases in value over time. Commercial properties. Commercial properties such as office buildings, retail spaces, or industrial warehouses can generate higher income due to longer lease contracts and higher rents. While they require more initial capital, they can be an excellent source of passive income. Vacation properties or short-term rentals. Another source of passive income is renting properties on a short-term basis through platforms like Airbnb. This model can be more profitable than traditional renting, especially in tourist areas, but it also requires more active management compared to long-term rentals. REIT investments, real estate investment trusts. If you don't have enough capital to buy properties directly, REITs can be an excellent option. REITs allow investors to purchase shares in commercial and real estate properties and receive dividends from the income generated by these properties. This option is ideal for those who want exposure to the real estate market without the need to physically manage properties. How to generate passive income with rental properties. The most common way to generate passive income with real estate is through rental properties. Pavlina explains that, for this model to be effective, it's crucial to make a solid initial investment and then manage the property effectively. Choosing the right property. The first key to generating passive income with real estate is choosing the right properties. This involves selecting a property that not only appreciates in value but also provides a constant stream of rental income. You should consider factors such as location, condition of the property, and rental demand in the area. Efficient management. Once you acquire a property, it's crucial to manage it effectively. While many people opt to hire a property management company to handle rentals, you can also do it yourself if you have the time and knowledge. The key here is to ensure that tenants pay on time, maintain the property in good condition, and ensure that rental income covers the expenses associated with the property, including taxes, maintenance, and other operational costs. Effectively mortgaging the property. One way to maximize passive income in real estate is to use mortgages strategically. If you buy a property using a mortgage, you can increase your return on investment, ROI, by leveraging borrowed capital. Monthly mortgage payments are covered by rental income, while the property value continues to appreciate, providing you with additional returns. The importance of leverage in real estate. Pavlina highlights that leverage, using borrowed money to finance a property, is one of the key advantages of real estate investment. Leverage allows you to control more valuable properties with a relatively low initial investment. The borrowed money is paid back with rental income, while the property value continues to grow. For example, if you buy a property for $100,000 with an $80,000 mortgage and the property appreciates by 5% in value per year, you make a gain of $5,000 in the property's value. However, the return on your initial investment, the money you invested out of pocket, can be much higher due to the use of leverage. The challenges of passive income in real estate. Pavlina also mentions that while real estate is an excellent source of passive income, it is not without challenges. Some of the potential downsides of investing in properties include rental vacancies. There may be periods when your property is empty and you're not generating income. Maintenance and repairs. While rental income is passive, property maintenance is not. Make sure the money you receive from rents is enough to cover these unforeseen costs. Real estate market risks. The value of real estate can decrease depending on market conditions. It's important to account for market fluctuations and ensure that the property not only generates passive income but also maintains or increases its value over time. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter reminds us that real estate investment is one of the most proven and effective ways to generate passive income. While it requires a significant initial investment and effort to manage the properties, recurring rental income and property appreciation can provide consistent passive income for many years. The key to success in real estate is the careful selection of properties, efficient maintenance, and the strategic use of financial leverage. With the right strategy, real estate can be a sustainable and reliable source of passive income, bringing us closer to financial freedom. If you haven't yet considered investing in real estate, now is the perfect time to start researching and planning how this tangible asset can help you generate passive income working for you. Chapter 16. Virtual Real Estate. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina explores the emerging industry of virtual real estate as a potential source of passive income. Virtual real estate refers to assets in the digital world, such as websites, domains, properties within online games, and other digital assets that can generate passive income through renting, selling, or reselling. While this concept is relatively new, Pavlina explains how, just like physical real estate, virtual real estate can offer profitable opportunities to generate scalable passive income. What is virtual real estate? Pavlina starts the chapter by explaining what exactly virtual real estate is. Virtual real estate consists of assets that exist on digital platforms and can be bought, sold, or rented. These assets are not physical but can generate income in a similar way to traditional real estate. Some examples of virtual real estate include websites. Websites can be considered a form of virtual real estate, especially those that have constant traffic or are monetized through ads, products, or services. Domain names. Buying popular or valuable domain names and then selling or renting them to other users or companies is a way to generate passive income with virtual real estate. Land in online games or virtual worlds. Some platforms, like Decentraland or The Sandbox, allow users to buy and sell virtual land within a digital world, where owners can rent, sell, or develop the land to generate passive income. Apps and software. Apps that generate passive income through sales or advertising are also considered a form of virtual real estate. Why invest in virtual real estate? Pavlina highlights several reasons why virtual real estate can be an attractive option for generating passive income. Low initial cost. Unlike traditional real estate, which requires a significant investment to acquire properties, virtual real estate, such as domain names or websites, usually has a much lower cost and can generate passive income with a low initial investment. Global markets. Virtual real estate is available to anyone in the world, meaning you can access global markets. Popular websites or domains can attract audiences from anywhere, expanding the reach of your income. Scalability. Virtual real estate, such as websites or apps, is inherently scalable. As you increase traffic to your website or the user base of your app, your passive income also increases without requiring significant additional effort. Market sustainability and growth. As more people and businesses move to the digital world, the demand for virtual real estate is growing. Platforms like blockchain and NFTs have made the ownership and trade of virtual assets easier, opening new opportunities for investors looking to create passive income streams. Types of virtual real estate for passive income. Pavlina describes several ways in which virtual real estate can generate passive income, from monetized websites to virtual land on online platforms. One of the most common types of virtual real estate is a website that generates passive income. If you have a website with consistent traffic, you can monetize it through various sources, such as online advertising. Programs like Google AdSense allow you to place ads on your website, generating income every time a visitor clicks on them. Affiliate marketing. You can promote third-party products or services on your website, earning a commission for each sale made through your affiliate links. Selling your own products or services. If you have a product or service that you can sell directly on your site, you can generate passive income as people buy without having to interact actively with buyers. Websites can generate passive income for years, as long as the content is valuable and continues to attract traffic. 2. Domain names. The domain name market has also become a popular way to generate passive income. You can buy domain names that you consider valuable or related to popular topics, and then rent or sell them to businesses that need them for their websites. Domain names that contain popular keywords or are easily memorable tend to be more valuable. Domain sales or rentals can generate passive income without the need to create additional content. 3. Virtual land in virtual reality platforms. Another way to generate passive income with virtual real estate is by buying and selling virtual land on platforms like Decentraland, The Sandbox, or Cryptovoxels. These virtual worlds allow users to buy plots of virtual land and then rent or sell these plots. Just like traditional real estate, virtual land can appreciate in value over time. Landowners can monetize their virtual property by creating interactive experiences or advertising spaces within the virtual worlds. Some people even make money by selling ads or creating events within their virtual land. For apps and software. Developing mobile apps or software can also be considered a form of virtual real estate. Successful apps can generate passive income through sales or advertising. If you develop a useful or interesting app, you can earn money automatically each time someone downloads it or interacts with the ads within the app. The challenges of virtual real estate. Although virtual real estate has many advantages, Pavlina also points out some challenges that investors should consider. Market volatility. Virtual real estate markets, especially those based on blockchain or NFTs, can be volatile and change rapidly. The value of virtual assets can fluctuate depending on demand, which may result in unexpected losses if not properly managed. Increasing competition. As more people become interested in virtual real estate, the competition for acquiring valuable properties or domains may increase. It's important to stay informed about market trends and be strategic in acquiring assets. Ongoing management. While virtual real estate can generate passive income, some assets require constant maintenance and management, such as updating content on websites or promoting products through domains. Final reflection of the chapter. Pavlina concludes the chapter by emphasizing that virtual real estate is an excellent way to generate passive income in the digital world. Although it requires initial work and a solid strategy, virtual assets can be scalable and provide recurring income as they grow and appreciate in value. The key to success with virtual real estate is making informed decisions, adapting to market changes, and investing time and effort into creating value. If you haven't explored virtual real estate as an option to generate passive income, now is a great time to start researching the market. With digital platforms continuously growing, opportunities to generate passive income through virtual real estate are increasing, offering a new way to achieve financial freedom. Chapter 17. Fame as a source of passive income. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina explores the concept of fame as a source of passive income. While fame is generally associated with public recognition and status, Pavlina shows that being known in your niche or industry can be a powerful tool for generating passive income, especially when used strategically. Fame can open doors to create products, services, and opportunities that generate money consistently without needing to be physically present. How fame generates passive income. Pavlina begins the chapter by explaining how fame can become a source of passive income. Often, famous or influential people have access to multiple income streams that do not require their constant active participation. This is because fame provides a broad platform from which you can sell products, monetize audiences, or license your name to earn money continuously. Fame can be especially powerful in sectors like media, entertainment, influencer marketing, and online business. If you have a large following, you can monetize that audience through various sources of passive income, such as advertising, affiliate marketing, selling your own products, or even licensing your brand. How to build fame to generate passive income. Pavlina highlights that, like any other source of passive income, fame is not something that happens overnight. Building a loyal and recognizable audience takes time, effort, and dedication. However, once a solid follower base is established, opportunities to generate passive income multiply. Here are some strategies that Pavlina recommends for building your fame and using it as a source of passive income. Develop a strong personal brand. To generate passive income through fame, you first need to build a personal brand that resonates with your audience. This means creating a clear message, solid values, and a value proposition that resonates with your community. Your brand should be authentic and offer something valuable to people. Create and share valuable content. One of the most effective ways to build your fame is by creating valuable content that attracts your audience. This can include blogs, YouTube videos, online courses, podcasts, and more. If your content is helpful, entertaining, or educational, people will begin to follow you and share your message. Engage with your audience. Fame is not just about being known, but also about having a genuine connection with your audience. Regularly interacting with your followers, answering their questions, and showing your human side can strengthen your relationship with them and increase their loyalty. This loyalty becomes a valuable asset that you can monetize. Collaborate with others. Another way to increase your visibility and build your fame is by collaborating with other influential people or brands. Collaborations allow you to access new audiences and expand your follower base, which in turn opens more opportunities to generate passive income. Sources of passive income from fame. Once you've established your fame and have a loyal audience, there are several ways to generate passive income using your influence. Pavlina mentions some of the main sources of passive income that famous people can leverage. Advertising and sponsorships. Famous people with large audiences can generate passive income through sponsorship deals. Brands pay influencers to promote their products or services through their platforms. If you have a large following on social media, YouTube, or your blog, you can attract sponsorship offers that pay you regularly. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing allows you to earn a commission by promoting third-party products or services. If you have a substantial audience, you can use your influence to promote relevant products, and when your followers buy through your affiliate links, you earn passive payments. Selling your own products. If you're famous, you can create your own products or services and sell them to your audience. This can include books, online courses, merchandise, or even consulting. Once these products are available for sale, they can generate passive income as your fame continues to attract new customers. Licensing your name or image. Famous people can also generate passive income by licensing their name, personal brand, or image. This means other businesses or individuals can pay to use your name or image in advertising, products, or services. Celebrities often license their name to be used on items like clothing, fragrances, and cosmetics, generating income without additional work. Donations and crowdfunding. Public figures can also receive donations from their audience or crowdfunding through platforms like Patreon or GoFundMe. Followers are willing to contribute to support their favorite influencers, which can become a source of recurring income. The challenges of using fame to generate passive income. Pavlina also mentions some challenges that come with generating passive income through fame. Although fame can offer great opportunities, it can also be challenging to manage properly. Sustainability of fame. As you gain fame, it's important to ensure it's not just fleeting. Maintaining a loyal audience and staying relevant in your niche requires continuous work. While passive income can be generated without being constantly present, fame doesn't last without continuing to create valuable content and maintaining a genuine connection with your audience. Ethical monetization strategies. Some famous people may fall into the temptation of exploiting their audience or promoting products solely for money. Pavlina emphasizes that being genuine and ethical is key. If the audience feels they are being exploited for commercial purposes, you may lose credibility and, with it, the ability to generate passive income. Privacy. As you grow in fame, you may lose part of your privacy. Constant exposure can be challenging for your personal life, so it's important to set boundaries and learn to manage fame in a balanced way. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter shows us that fame is not just about status or recognition, but a powerful tool for generating passive income. When used strategically, fame can open opportunities to create and monetize products, services, and content that generate money consistently without needing continuous work. Pavlina encourages us to see fame as a valuable asset that, if managed properly, can be a significant source of financial freedom. It's not just about being famous, but being famous for a valuable reason that offers something to others. The key to success in generating passive income through fame. The key to success in generating passive income through fame lies in being authentic, adding genuine value, and creating products and services that truly help your audience. If done right, fame will not only give you recognition but also a sustainable source of passive income. Chapter 18: Donations and Other Models. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina explores how donations and other innovative models can be used to generate passive income. Many people associate passive income with traditional methods like real estate investment, digital products, or affiliate marketing. However, Pavlina shows us that passive income can also come from less conventional sources, such as donations, crowdfunding, and other models involving voluntary support from an audience or community. This approach can be especially helpful for those who want to make a positive impact on others while building a sustainable source of income. The power of donations. Pavlina starts this chapter by explaining that while it's common to think of passive income as coming from paid products or services, there are non-traditional ways of generating income, such as donations. People may choose to support individuals or businesses through voluntary donations when they feel aligned with the purpose, work, or values of that person or entity. One of the most well-known platforms that facilitates donations is Patreon, where followers can support their favorite content creators with monthly donations in exchange for access to exclusive content or special benefits. Pavlina points out that the donation model not only allows for passive income generation, but it also strengthens relationships with followers, as people feel connected to the creator and the purpose behind their work. Why do people make donations? Pavlina explores the motivations behind donations and why some people are willing to financially support others. Reasons include appreciation for the value provided. People often donate because they value what the creator is doing, whether it's creating educational content, offering entertainment, or solving a specific problem. A sense of connection. Donors often feel an emotional connection to the person or cause they are supporting. This sense of community and belonging motivates people to invest their money in something they believe is valuable to them and others. Access to exclusive benefits. Many platforms allow donors to receive exclusive rewards, such as special content, discounts, early access to products, or even a closer relationship with the creator. These rewards reinforce the motivation to donate. Desire to support a cause. Some people feel a deep commitment to the causes they support. This may include funding projects that have a positive social impact or supporting content creators who share common values. Crowdfunding as a source of passive income. Another popular way to generate passive income through donations is through crowdfunding. Platforms like Kickstarter or GoFundMe allow project creators to collectively ask for funds from many people to finance an idea, product, or project. While it's not always passive in its initial phase, once the project is funded, the additional work required may be minimal, while contributions can continue coming in as the project progresses. Pavlina emphasizes that for crowdfunding to be successful, the creator must offer something that holds significant value and resonates with their audience. Whether it's an innovative product, a unique service, or an important cause, the financial support must reflect a genuine connection and belief in what the creator is offering. In this way, crowdfunding can generate scalable passive income once the product or project is launched. The donation model through value creation. One of the keys to the success of donations is that the financial support comes from the value the creator provides. Followers do not donate just for the sake of donating, but because they receive something valuable in return, whether it's entertainment, education, inspiration, or any other form of value. Pavlina highlights that the key to receiving donations is to create genuine value for your audience and build a lasting relationship with them. For example, content creators like bloggers, podcasters, and YouTubers often receive donations from their followers because these followers find the content provided to be useful or entertaining. As the audience grows and donors feel they are receiving something valuable, passive income increases. Alternative models, tips, and monetizing followers. Pavlina also discusses other forms of monetization that are not always based on direct sales, but on more organic and natural ways of receiving financial support. Tip sites like Ko-fi and Buy Me a Coffee allow creators to receive one-time or recurring payments from small contributions, often from loyal followers. Unlike crowdfunding platforms, these models are more oriented toward individual support, which can be helpful for small projects or for those just starting to build their audience. The benefits of donation and crowdfunding models. Pavlina points out that by opting for donation or crowdfunding models, creators can enjoy several additional benefits. Continuous income streams. Through recurring donations, creators can generate stable income that does not depend on one-time sales or constant product creation. Community building. These models foster a close relationship between creators and their followers, creating a committed community that supports the project and helps it grow. Greater creative freedom. By receiving voluntary financial support, creators may feel freer to work on projects they are truly passionate about, without relying on traditional business expectations. The challenges of donation models. Although donation and crowdfunding models have many benefits, Pavlina also mentions some challenges. Dependence on the audience. While these models can generate passive income, they depend on the willingness of the audience to donate. This means the creator must maintain an ongoing relationship with their followers to ensure donations continue to come in. Initial effort. Although passive income can come once the model is set up, initially, it's necessary to invest time and effort into building an audience that is willing to support. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter shows us that donations and other models like crowdfunding can be effective ways to generate passive income. By creating genuine value for your audience and building an authentic relationship, you can receive financial support that allows you to continue creating and offering products or services without relying on direct sales or constant active work. Pavlina reminds us that the key to success in these models is being genuine, creating value, and nurturing your community. If you have a loyal audience or a significant cause, the donation model can be a reliable source of passive income. With this approach, you can not only generate money but also build a strong community that supports you on your path to financial freedom. It's time to consider how donations can be an integral part of your passive income strategy. Chapter 19. Investments for generating passive income. In this chapter, Steve Pavlina explores one of the most classic and effective ways of generating passive income: investments. Whether in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, or even startups, investments can generate long-term passive income if managed properly. Pavlina emphasizes that for investments to truly be effective in generating passive income, it's necessary to understand the markets, be disciplined, and make informed decisions. Why investments are key for passive income. Pavlina starts the chapter by explaining that investing is one of the most powerful ways to make your money work for you. Instead of working for money, investments allow you to generate passive income streams that do not depend on your direct involvement once the investment has been made. One of the reasons investments are key to passive income is that smart investments have the ability to appreciate over time while also generating recurring income. Additionally, investment returns tend to be more sustainable than active income generated solely by work, providing greater financial stability. Types of investments for generating passive income. Pavlina mentions that, in order to create passive income through investments, diversification is important. There are several types of investments that can generate passive income. Stocks and dividends. Investing in shares of companies that pay dividends is a classic way to generate passive income. Dividends are periodic payments that companies make to their shareholders based on the company's profits. This type of investment allows you to receive consistent income while your capital continues to grow as the company appreciates. Pavlina emphasizes the importance of choosing solid companies with a reliable history of dividend payments and maintaining the investment over a long period to maximize passive returns. Bonds and fixed income. Bonds are another type of investment that generates passive income. When you buy a bond, you are essentially lending money to a company or the government, and in return, they pay you periodic interest. These interest payments provide a reliable flow of passive income. Pavlina notes that bonds can be a more conservative option compared to stocks, but the returns are usually lower. The key with bonds is to carefully select corporate or government bonds that offer a good interest rate and are backed by a reliable entity. Mutual funds and exchange-traded funds, ETFs. Mutual funds and exchange-traded funds, ETFs, allow investors to invest in diversified portfolios of stocks and bonds. These funds are managed by professionals and provide exposure to different assets without the need for extensive research. Dividend ETFs are particularly popular because they combine the diversification of a mutual fund with regular dividend payments, providing recurring passive income. Real estate. Investing in real estate is one of the most well-known ways to generate passive income. Through rental properties, you can generate a steady monthly income. Additionally, real estate properties generally appreciate over time, meaning your assets continue to grow in value. Real estate investment has the advantage of providing passive income through rentals, while also allowing you to benefit from the long-term appreciation of property values. Startups and venture capital. Another way to generate passive income is through investments in startups or venture capital. While these investments carry more risk, they can also generate significant returns if the company you invest in succeeds. Pavlina suggests that smart investors in this sector focus on industries with high growth potential and diversify their investments to reduce risk. Although investing in startups may not generate immediate passive income, the profits can be considerable as companies grow. The importance of diversification. One of the most important points Pavlina addresses is diversification. Just like with any type of investment, not putting all your resources into a single asset is crucial for minimizing risk. Pavlina emphasizes that a diversified portfolio, including stocks, bonds, real estate, and other assets, can provide a constant and more stable source of passive income. Diversification not only protects your investments but also maximizes opportunities for generating passive income. How to manage risk in investments. Pavlina also dedicates an important section to managing risk in investments. Although investments can generate passive income, they also come with risks. Markets can be volatile, property values can decrease, and companies may not meet expectations. Pavlina explains that to mitigate these risks, it's crucial to research and understand each type of investment before committing. Start with a modest investment and gradually increase it as you become more familiar with the markets and assets. Reinvest the income generated to increase long-term investment capacity. Use emergency funds to protect your investments from unexpected losses. How to start investing to generate passive income. Pavlina encourages us to start investing as soon as possible. The sooner you begin, the more time your investments will have to grow and generate passive income. Additionally, you don't need to be a financial expert to start investing. With the tools available today, even novice investors can easily start building a diversified portfolio. Some ways to begin include opening investment accounts on platforms like Robinhood, Vanguard, or Fidelity. Investing in low-cost index funds or ETFs. Starting with real estate investments through crowdfunding platforms if you don't have enough capital to buy properties directly. Final reflection of the chapter. This chapter underscores that smart investments are one of the most effective ways to generate long-term passive income. Whether in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or real estate, investments allow your money to work for you, generating consistent returns without the need for active intervention. Pavlina reminds us that diversification and proper risk management are essential for success in this type of passive income. While investing takes time and patience, the results can be extraordinary. By making informed decisions, being disciplined, and starting to invest as soon as possible, you can build a solid foundation of passive income that provides financial freedom and long-term security. Chapter 20. Conclusion: The Path to Financial Freedom. In this final chapter, Steve Pavlina summarizes the key principles for achieving financial freedom through passive income. Throughout the book, Pavlina has shared various strategies and approaches for generating income without relying on constant active work. In this last chapter, he invites us to reflect on how to apply all the knowledge gained and take control of our finances to live a freer and more enriched life. The power of passive income. Pavlina begins the conclusion by reminding us that the true power of passive income is that it allows us to break free from the constant race for money. While many people are trapped in the cycle of working long hours for a paycheck, passive income allows money to work for you, instead of you working for money. By creating assets that generate automatic income, we can free up our time, reduce stress, and most importantly, focus on our passions and personal goals. The mindset necessary for success. One of the keys to success in creating passive income is having the right mindset. Pavlina emphasizes that, in order to achieve this, it's crucial to think long-term, be disciplined, and be willing to invest time and effort at the beginning to build systems that work for you. This creator mindset is essential for overcoming obstacles and staying committed to the process. Pavlina also highlights that failure should not be seen as an obstacle, but as an opportunity for learning. On the path to financial freedom, we will inevitably face challenges and mistakes, but the important thing is to learn from them and keep moving forward with a positive attitude. Diversification and risk management. A central principle in creating passive income is diversification. Pavlina stresses that we should not put all our eggs in one basket. By diversifying our investments and income sources, we can mitigate risks and ensure a steady flow of money. Whether through stocks, real estate, digital businesses, or even donations, the key is to expand our income sources to build a solid foundation. Furthermore, it's crucial to manage risks properly, especially when it comes to investments. Pavlina reminds us that we must be smart with our financial decisions, conduct research, and not let fear or greed guide us. The path to financial freedom. Pavlina concludes the book with a powerful reflection on what it means to achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom is not just about having enough money to stop working, but about having the ability to make decisions based on what truly matters to you, without being tied to economic pressures. By building passive income and creating assets that add value, we can break free from the chains that tie us to traditional work and gain control over our lives. This is the true meaning of financial freedom, the ability to choose how you want to live, do what you love, and work on what you're passionate about. Final reflection. Pavlina encourages us to take the next step toward our financial future with confidence, knowing that creating passive income is one of the most effective ways to achieve economic independence. The key is to take action today. Start with small steps, learn from each experience, and stay committed to the long-term process. Throughout the book, Pavlina has provided not only strategies and practical advice but also a mindset shift for those seeking a freer and more financially sustainable life. Creating passive income is the path to a future where economic decisions no longer dictate our lives, but we can live with purpose and total control over our finances. The future is in your hands. Finally, Pavlina reminds us that the future of our finances is in our hands. By creating value and applying the principles of passive income, we have the power to transform our lives. With discipline, dedication, and the right mindset, anyone can achieve financial freedom and live a richer, more fulfilling life. It's time to start applying everything we've learned, take the first steps, and work toward a freer and more prosperous future. The path to financial freedom begins with one decision. The decision to take control of our finances and start generating passive income today. Your journey to financial independence starts now. We've reached the end of this journey on how to generate passive income. Throughout this book, we've learned that financial freedom is not an unreachable dream, but a reality that can be achieved through dedication, value creation, and smart strategy. Passive income offers a unique opportunity to make your money work for you, free up your time, and focus on what truly matters in your life. Remember, the path to financial freedom begins with the first step. It doesn't matter if you're starting from scratch or already have experience. The important thing is to take action. The right mindset, diversification of your income sources, and long-term commitment are the keys to building a solid and stable financial future. It's time to apply what we've learned, make informed decisions, and begin generating passive income that allows you to live on your own terms. Remember, the power to create value is unlimited, and opportunities are there for those willing to take control of their financial future. Thank you for listening to this book until the end. If it has been helpful and you have found value in this information, don't forget to subscribe to this Audio Mentors channel, where we will continue sharing valuable content about personal finance, entrepreneurship, personal growth, and financial freedom. By subscribing, you will not only stay updated with our new episodes, but you will also become part of a community committed to achieving success and financial independence. Click on subscribe to keep learning and growing with us. We'll see you in the next book.